Anyways, one question I get asked kind of often is, how do you prepare yourself for new treatments, potentially scary treatments?
On our adventure. Oh, you got freezing cold here.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. I slept better last night. Not great, unfortunately, but better. So I will take that. Around 3 or 4, I woke up with some really bad stomach pain, but no vomiting, so that's the win. And eventually around like 6, I was able to go back to sleep, so nothing too terrible. Judd is off work today, but he got home around like 4 or 3, so he'll obviously be sleeping in, but I think we're gonna go out on a little adventure, and I have a big adventure tomorrow. I am doing IVIG, which is intravenous immunoglobulin. You can learn more about it in my immunodysfunction section of my chronic illness video, but it's basically a blood plasma product, and we take that and give it to me intravenously to give my immune system what it needs to regulate itself more effectively and to become stronger. For those of y'all who weren't here during my first trial of IVIG, we did it at home, and I ended up having anaphylaxis. I had to go to the ER. It was just these really severe throat spasms. I always freak out with anaphylaxis. I mean, it's a natural instinct to panic because your airway's closing. I just don't obviously want to experience it again, but we decided that doing it at home wasn't safe enough for me, so now I'm going to an infusion center connected to one of my favorite hospitals, and they are totally equipped to handle whatever may happen. Hopefully nothing happens. I'm getting a different brand of IVIG, and since it's a blood plasma product, every batch, even if it's the same brand, can vary slightly, so hopefully all will be well. Also, we pre-medicated me the first time with IV Phenergan and a totally new IV steroid I've never had, and with my allergies to medications, I could have reacted to the steroid, but we think now it's the Phenergan because I've developed a very severe allergy to Phenergan. If I take Phenergan, I go into anaphylaxis like almost instantly. So we're suspecting that the pre-meds triggered the anaphylaxis the first time because I only had less than 2 milliliters of IVIG in me before I started with the throat spasms. So we're thinking it's most likely the pre-meds. This time we have changed my pre-medications to IV Zofran if needed, IV Toradol if needed for migraine headaches that can come with IVIG, and 25 milligrams of IV Benadryl pushed slowly mixed with saline, like as little as possible. I'm also getting 250 milliliters of saline before and after, and I'm getting 10 grams of IVIG at a very slow rate, so we are setting me up for success as much as possible. I had to come on the floor because this one was just demanding attention, right? Well, anyways, one question I get asked kind of often is, how do you prepare yourself for new treatments, potentially scary treatments? Well, when I first did IVIG, I was pumped. I was confident. I was like, yeah, let's do this. I knew about the risks. I didn't ignore them. We were prepared for them, but the benefits outweighed the risks so much because my immunodysfunction causes a lot of problems, and the really only treatment for it is IVIG. Then I had anaphylaxis, and now I'm here about to get it again tomorrow, and I am nervous. I do not want to have anaphylaxis again, but I'm not going to let that thought weigh on me. You know, I want to focus on the possible benefits that could come from it. And the other thing is, I don't even know what's going to happen, so I don't want to worry about something that hasn't happened yet. We are prepared. I am going to a safer environment with medical professionals equipped to intubate me and treat me and whatever may be needed, but I don't know that's going to happen, so I don't want to, oh, it got really dark. I don't want to freak out on the possible negatives that haven't even occurred yet. And one other thing that helps me a lot is my faith. I mean, to me, it is in God's hands. And I know not everyone's religious. That's totally okay. Just letting y'all know what helps me. So basically what I do is I think about it logically. Yes, these are scary parts, but if the benefits outweigh the scary parts and the risks, it's totally worth doing, and I want to go in there ready to conquer. Oh, I'm back on the couch. My stomach is really hurting. I've turned off my nutrition for the moment. I don't know, I tried cleaning the kitchen, and I guess all the movement or just gastroparesis being gastroparesis, just my stomach started acting up. So I'm just gonna lay here. I'm gonna get the heating pad and put that on my stomach, and hopefully that'll help.
So now that I work mostly at night, I have to keep my sleeping schedule somewhat the same when I'm off, so that way when I go back to work I'm not too crazy tired. So tonight I get to do all the fun stuff I get to do during the day, like washing the hippo and doing chores around the house until late at night.
So with his new schedule, I feel like I don't see him much at all. Like, I'm asleep when he comes home, and then he wakes up and goes off to work, but at least he's off today. So yeah, I don't know what happened to me, but like I said, I was in the kitchen cleaning and my stomach pain became totally unbearable, and I like gone down on the floor to double over, and then Harlow came over and told me I was gonna pass out. It was like, this is too much at once. So I like needed a few hours to let that pass. Now things are more tolerable. The pain went down. I was actually able to have a little bit of my soup, so who knows what's going on with my body. So today is kind of the last day for me to get out and have an adventure before IVIG, because IVIG has the potential to make me feel really bad. We don't know how it's going to affect me, so we wanted to take advantage. Unfortunately, Judd does not think I have the strength to get in and out of the car today. I agree. I'm not doing the best. So we're just gonna stay in the car, but go for a drive and run a few errands. I mean, it's just nice for me to get out and do something other than hospital procedures, doctor appointments. So going around for a drive is an adventure for me, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Well, we're back home. Jack started to feel a little bit ill. So.
Yeah. And he is exhausted from working so much.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna take a rest
Mm-hmm.
with the dog. But she needs a bath though, she does smell.
Just gonna get one later tonight.
Perfect.
Jack is finishing up some of her treatments for gastroparesis. We're pushing a Zofran before we go out to eat, and she's probably just gonna grab a soup.
I've spent all afternoon on the couch, just in the fetal position, because my stomach's been hurting so much. It started, I don't know, I'm getting like these attacks of extreme stomach pain, and then it'll dissipate a bit. I'm hoping since it's dissipating a bit now, and with the Zofran I'll be able to eat, because I haven't been able to run my feeds. See. We were dropping our used syringes on the floor, not needles, just the flushes, and Harlow was trying to pick it up for us. But we don't want you to pick this stuff up, Har. It's late and we're out. We're not usually out this late, but with his new schedule, Judd's all like, yeah, it's time to be awake. Yes. Oh, there's very bright lights. Anyways, I felt like I really wanted to get out of, wow, it's still bright, okay. I felt like I really wanted to get out of the house, but I don't feel like I can go to a sit-down restaurant, so Judd said we'll just get takeout, and that works. So,
Try to use common sense.
We're gonna get some tasty Japanese takeout for dinner. You've got the provisions?
We got sustenance.
Wow, you got a lot of food for one person who doesn't eat, and you... This is a lot. I'm excited to try and eat my miso soup. Did you get rice too?
Pretty sure it's on there.
Awesome. Rice and miso soup. Sounds good. Miso soup, rice. Judd has chicken katsu, a chicken tempura roll.
So Jack was raised in Indonesia for a little bit. You can't use chopsticks.
You were gonna tell him that, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how to use chopsticks, but that's because we ate with our hands there.
I was raised in Namadika. Wow.
Oh my goodness, and you're showing off with the chopsticks. I see you there, Harlow. And my mom is back. Mom, everyone said happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, she had a good time in Orlando.
Yes, I did.
Harlow, what are you doing? Oh dear. What was that all about? Well, dinner was awesome. Now, Jack's going upstairs to get ready for bed, and I'm gonna watch Harlow at night. In case you're wondering where that reference is from, it's from where SpongeBob SquarePants decides to open up the Krusty Krab at night, and he's like, I'm washing the floors at night. I'm burning my hand on the grill at night. That's exactly what Harlow and I are gonna be doing tonight. Washing her at night. Hippo! You need it cleaned. As you can see, Harlow got a bath and is now trying to dry herself any way possible. And so did I. Started to pour about, you can kind of see it. About, yeah, you can definitely see it's raining out there. So I got a little bit of a bath too. Fortunately, it was a cold one.
She's so wet. So I'm ready for bed. I've packed a bag, so I've taken everything out of Harlow's pack and put it in here so she can just wear a flat vest tomorrow without packs, since she's gonna be at the infusion center holding a downstay for like 5 hours is what they expect it to take for me. And I've also, this is my hospital go bag. It's got 2 extra outfits and stuff I need for the hospital. I'm not saying I'm gonna end up in the hospital, but with what happened last time, we just wanna be prepared, since the center and the hospital is like an hour and a half away. So it's better to be prepared for what might happen than to have stuff happen and not be prepared. But I'm expecting it to go well. Oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed.
It's like the middle of the day for me.
Yeah, Judd's staying up, and because of his schedule, he can't be there early in the morning with us. My mom's taking me, and then he's gonna come meet us later in the day.
Yes.
So that'll be nice to have the support. Harlow will be with me all day.
She's gonna get scared.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Shut up. She'll be dry by then. And yeah,
Hopefully.
she will be. Anyways, I'm tired and I gotta go to bed because I gotta wake up early. So with that, I will say goodnight and thanks for joining us on our adventure.